Hello, Libby Langley here for Zest TV. I wanted to tell you about an experience that I had at the weekend. I went paintballing, and it was the first time I've ever been paintballing, and it was an interesting experience, and I still have quite a lot of bruises, including quite a nasty one on the palm of my hand, which you may or may not be able to see on camera. Don't ever put your hand up to surrender, because they will just shoot you, and it really, really hurts. So I went paintballing for the first time ever on Saturday, and one of the things that I kind of took away from the day was that some of the games worked and some of the games didn't. Now, the first game that we played 6 games of 2 halves, so essentially 12 games over the course of the day. And the first game was a case of just shooting the opposite team. So you got into your positions and then you tried to shoot them with the paintballs. But because there was no kind of incentive other than destroying the enemy, nothing really happened, and people kind of got into position and then hid behind whatever their targets were, their barriers were, and that was it really. And it was a bit disappointing, and so I spent kind of a good part of the 10 minutes just sitting in a pool of mud, not really sure what was happening. And if you think about this in terms of your social media and your online marketing, then it's exactly the same thing, because unless you have a purpose to what you're doing, you will just be there trying to defeat the enemy, wasting your bullets, shooting, at nothing. Okay, but for the second game, it was much better, because we were, one team was defending and one team was attacking, and the defending team obviously had to protect their area or protect their artifact. And then the attacking team had to come across the bridge, and there was a real strategy that they needed to work together as a team. They need to have a strategy to come across the bridge and to get hold of our artifact that we were trying to protect. And because there was an objective for the attacking team, it was a million times more fun, and it was considerably more successful, and we won. So think again in terms of your online marketing strategy. So if you're like in game one, where you're just there just shooting because someone's told you to shoot until the game ends, it's a waste of time. Whereas if you're told you've got to get from here, collect this, and then that's when you reach your goal and your objective, that's exactly the same as putting together an online marketing campaign or a social media campaign. If you have an objective, if you have a strategy, if you want to get from A to B, then when you've done that, or you haven't done that, or your time's out, then you can actually see what worked well and what didn't work well. Okay, so always, always, always make sure that you know what your goals and your objectives are. Otherwise, you'll just be wasting your time and shooting things at random, and that's not a good way to be. Okay, that's Libby Langley for Zest TV.